Virgo, what is going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to look at your energy for the next week via tarot, astrology, and any channeled messages that come through. So let's get into it, Virgo. I hope that things are moving well in your world. We are just coming from a new moon in Sagittarius when I am recording this. It is playing off of our confidence, playing off of our feeling certain, confident within ourselves, worthy of what we want, worthy to expand beyond our limitations, i.e., take chances and opportunities that are coming our way, investing in ourselves. That is the name of the game right now. We have a lot of healing going on in Aries, and Aries rules the first house, the house of self. It's also a fire sign, which helps give us the momentum to push forward and actually seek out the things that we desire, the fulfillment that we desire. And yeah, there's some tension right now because we have a lot of things lingering from the past. There's been a lot shifting and changing, things that are taking a little longer than anticipated to close out. That's why I like to start with these energy cleansings, set the tone, set the vibe for the reading. It's a good time to set your own intention as well. So if you want specific questions answered or messages from spirit, definitely give those over, be open to receive. It's a great way to personalize these collective readings. You can do it for any reader you like on YouTube. And I also do personal readings. I offer a variety of services. I do personal readings, I do energy healings, Ayurvedic consultations, really aligning that mind, body, soul. So if you want me to look at your specific situation, if you need a little more grounding support so you are making decisions that like honor yourself, definitely hit me up. I would love to support in any way. All right, Virgo, all that info's in the description box below. That's what I should say. All right, let's get into it, Virgo. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and release it from our being so we may see, sense, understand the messages clearly, and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Mama Love. Ooh. Mama Love. Amen. All right, so we are in Sagittarian season, and that also is fire energy, also giving us the opportunity to expand. And it feels like there's like some blockages that have been coming in for you lately, or maybe you've been dealing with these for quite some time. It's like patterning thoughts within yourself that definitely need to be changed. Maybe the way you perceive something or someone, and it's a little disconnect is what I'm hearing. Spirit's like saying to open up a little bit more. You know, things aren't always as they seem. And as much as we have to be really conscious and careful of who we're connecting with, who we're collaborating with right now, it's easier to buy into that quote unquote snake charmer energy. So be mindful. We also want to make sure that we're not choosing self-protection, right? Like as a way to maybe make judgments about people's situations. I see you coming out of some of this energy this week. and actually celebrating, or maybe there are opportunities to celebrate, overcoming something. I'm hearing like having clarity around a situation that I think it did take some time to nurture. I feel like maybe in some ways, like I said, you had certain judgments about it. You had opinions about it. You were uncertain, but now you see things are coming together in a really beautiful way. I like this energy for you. This is so nice. We've been getting a lot of heavy readings in the collective this week. And you, out of all the zodiac, right now, Virgo, you look really abundant, 100%. Like, and this to me is because you've been doing the work, because you've been patient, because you've been allowing things to unfold and to be shown to you. It hasn't been easy, right? Like, you've had to trust in the process, and I think that in and of itself has been really difficult. Because you so wanted to have a decision made. You like things in order. You like them in your tidy little packages. And so it's like you really wanted to kind of have this decided beforehand. The Lovers, okay, pops out. This could be surrounding current partnership, love relationship. It could also be business, or, you know, a close friend, close family member, someone that you feel really strong and connected to. But it again, I feel like it hasn't sorted itself or started sorting itself out until recently, maybe even very recently, or maybe it's even more this week, where you're starting to see things come together because you feel good, you feel strong, you feel, like I said, you're sovereign over all. And that's that point where we feel like we are managing our life in a way that feels strong, feels abundant. There's a lot of abundance coming in. And it's because you continue to choose, to refine, to take action, get information, learn accordingly, etc. Someone is kind of keeping you at arm's length. And I feel like this is what you're seeing maybe during this celebratory season. Okay, so this is the time of year, you know, like obviously we're in the holiday season. So there are like a lot of parties and to-dos, especially with family. And, you know, I feel like either someone in your family is kind of keeping you at arm's length. Maybe they don't want to talk, or maybe they kind of made an offhanded remark and then are not divulging anymore. Is like what I'm hearing. Oops, did something fall? Okay, maybe that was just... All right, let's look a little bit more into this, how this plays out for you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like maybe it, like you listened to someone, like that's what I'm hearing. It's like someone made a remark or convinced you of something, and it put a different perspective, a different judgment on a situation for you. I feel like maybe it even caused a lot of stress and anxiety, and maybe even threw your life off track a little bit. I think there's this part of you that became afraid with a decision, a choice that you had made. Like, oh shit, maybe it was the wrong thing. And again, this is because you trust your family, you trust people around you, close people especially. But I think it forced you to do your own digging, do your own hunting. And I feel like it revealed a different scenario to you. It revealed that someone is taking their time. Someone's taking their time to heal, to grow, to evolve. Maybe where you thought that something was directly going to affect you, or someone was going to maybe screw you over. I don't know. There just looks like there was some fear mongering, like I said. But this, again, is coming from another individual making an outside judgment. And again, scaring you to like move on or choose a different path. And I don't think you necessarily did. I think you actually waited, even though it was difficult, even though it was painful, even though there were signs around it that made you really afraid. You nurtured it, even though, right, good days and bad days, you still continue to nurture it and support it. And like now you're seeing the fruits of that labor. Well done, Virgo. What a good energy for you this week. And it's bringing you a lot more confidence. I think it's bringing you a lot more confidence. I feel like it is helping you open up in a new way. It's actually also allowing you to give yourself more rest and support. Like maybe you can breathe easy. It's so hard when we're stressed out, mental, emotional, to rest and relax and allow our body to restore. Oftentimes our mind keeps racing. But I think you have your answer, and I think you're being given support. I think you're being given space to do all this work that you are upholding, to be the sovereign. You're seeing support come in for that in a lot of different ways. And it wasn't what this other person or situation said. It wasn't what they wanted you to believe. Not that you're pissed off at them. I think that there's always, especially long-term relationships, families, there's always going to be things that we disagree about, etc. Things that, but it's also not listening. I love this, the Cayman. It's also not listening. I feel like this person who was kind of filling your mind was waiting and watching and trying to find the one bad thing that someone was doing, or it was just like, I don't know that they were intentionally trying to ruin your happiness, but that's kind of the vibe that comes across. I'm not gonna lie. And it was through underhanded measures, like again, stressing you out, getting you to be afraid. But what you're seeing is that these wishes, these hopes, Virgo, that you've really wanted to see manifest in your life are actually coming to fruition. And it's coming because you did wait. You waited it out. You waited until the fog lifted. And that feels really good. And Spirit is definitely going to continue to bless you because of that. Trusting your instincts, continue to do so. I would really encourage you to just validate yourself, validate the difference between what someone was telling you to do versus what your intuition is saying. That's a great way to strengthen our intuition. We don't often do that, right? We live in a lot of stress, fear, anxiety, modern day. And when we just kind of settle our mind, body, soul through breathing techniques, meditation, yoga, etc., it really does help enliven that quality of trust in our intuition, which is so important, which is so necessary, and definitely something that Spirit wants you to strengthen, Virgo. So I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for your time and energy always. I hope you enjoy this beautiful success and abundance this week. Definitely drop comments below if it resonated. I love to hear or just connect, share, and a little love, a little TLC. Thank you for all the love and support you bring to the channel. I am sending it back your way.